What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today we'll be doing a technical analysis breakdown for BitMine Immersion Technologies with the ticker symbol BMNR. I will first be going over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Please trade at your own risk. So here we have BMNR. Let's see what happened. Well, it was in this downtrend, and as you can see here, the trend line was holding prices down or just representing the downtrend. Which is the better answer. It was just representing the downtrend. So then price hit the $24 level, mid 24, and then all of a sudden we saw a movement higher. It's looking like a reversal, and I'll go over the reason why. The first reason is that we broke this prior low right here, but immediately got it back above it. So this prior support is still technically holding as support. This was just a failed breakout right here. Then we also broke the bearish momentum, this downward sloping trend line, which is a good sign as well. It shows lost momentum by the bears. And, we are technically above a little minor trend line for the bulls. So as right now, this is not 100% a reversal, but it's starting to look like one because of the break in those levels. So we'll see if this picks up, right? I think, these stocks, these kind of crypto stocks are kind of leading, maybe a leading indicator telling me that maybe Ethereum or Bitcoin could be due for a huge move up higher. So if this does want to kind of make another move up higher, it'll probably come back up to this prior peak right here. This is a triple top going on at around $64. So there's a possibility there for that. And also this was one leg down right here. Two-legged correction, second leg down. We basically hit the measurement target and exceeded it. And now we're kind of right near that level. So as right now, it's looking a lot more bullish than bearish. It was looking a lot bearish previously. It was tracking towards this box right here, which is right around $15 to $5 because there was a huge gap on the chart that can be filled. And if this breakout was successful, we would probably continue trending that lower. But since it kind of got it back above support, broke the bearish trend line, we already reached the measurement target, and we're above a bullish trend line. It looks like it could continue trending up higher, especially we went down pretty quickly. We can go up pretty quickly as well towards $64. So BMNR, I'm not as bearish as I once was because the technicals are telling me it's not that bearish. But if you see a sudden drop below, $30, $31, $30, then obviously that invalidated the bullish target, and we should be expecting a new low of the downtrend towards $24, a new low, and then probably still tracking towards this box. I'm gonna still leave the box here because I think inevitably it'll probably get there, just based on bear markets for the underlying asset, Ethereum. So it'll probably get there. It just might take a while, right? We can obviously still trade back up and then come back down, or we can trade sideways for a while, then come back down. So we don't know exactly how it's going to happen, but I think, if it's going to turn into a bear market, there's a good chance this is going to continue much lower, and then they might come back down to single digits. But right now, it's okay, right? Still not that bullish, right? This is kind of a weak WEAK move up higher. It's a weak move up higher. It could turn into something more, but it's definitely still a weak pullback, or kind of it's on the borderline of being a pullback and reversal right now because it's breaking these levels. So we'll see what happens. Let's take a look at the weekly chart. Let's see what we could find there. So yeah, weekly chart looks pretty good. So we have 2 consecutive green weeks in a row after a failed breakout and breaking the bearish trend line. So as right now, potentially this could take off. I mean, the trend line could be adjusted as well, something like that. And technically, we're still below it. Let me go back to the daily. You'd have to really drag it off the candles. It looks like technically we're kind of just back testing it for support. So as right now, the weekly chart shows that it's looking pretty good for the upside, right? Not that great, but it does look like it wants to reverse higher. Technically, it's kind of on the borderline of being a pullback, and we can still continue lower. But it's looking like if we start seeing, another couple big green candles, I say this is a good chance of targeting, 40s, 50s, 60s for BMNR. But again, invalidation would be a strong break below $31, $30. We'll probably see a new low at 23, 24, and then continue much lower than that, back into probably the single digits. So all that for BMNR on the daily and weekly charts. This is Vee Trades, and thank you for your time.